Good afternoon, everybody. Today is leg day, big leg day, not the isolation leg day like I did earlier. Was that 4 or 5 days ago? This is dynamic legs, so presses, hack squats, all the big dynamic movements. I'll do some scorpion leg curls, just some very heavy duty stuff. So really hitting the big muscles, and it's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna do any cardio today. Just gonna warm up a little bit, maybe 5 minutes AMT, just kind of get blood flowing. Nothing intense, just get moving, and then I'm gonna get into it, and you guys are gonna see what leg day means. It's gonna be intense, so I'm looking forward to it, but I'm dreading it. Got the butterflies a little bit thinking about it because I know how much it's gonna suck. But that's leg day. That's the essence of it. You want to be a bodybuilder, you want to be a power lifter, you want to be a good athlete. You have to work legs, and you have to work them hard because they're a very resilient muscle group, very large muscles. So if you're going to train them, you got to get after it, and it'll take you time to work up to where you can work them really hard. But when you do, you're going to notice a huge difference, not only in how you look, right? Your legs are going to get more muscular, you're going to be stronger, faster, etc., etc. But the metabolic response. The rest of today, I'm going to be starving, and there's just so much muscle in your legs. You're creating one heck of a stress on your body by working such large muscles, and I'm gonna need the extra calories today. So looking forward to it, and I hope you guys enjoy this leg workout. Like I said, I do things a little bit differently than a lot of people. A lot of folks are squats and deads and that sort of thing, and you're gonna find that I don't do much of that, but what I do is really rough, and it's very intense. I want you guys to focus on the ranges of motion that I do and how I'll explain those as I'm going along, because I'm going to do some partial reps, I'm going to do some full reps, and making sure that things feel ergonomic. So when I do hack squats today, you're going to notice where I put my feet, and so that I can get the range of motion I'm looking for without compromising my back or my hips. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do the leg presses on the plate-loaded leg machine. The one here is it's not quite as ergonomic as I like, and it puts me in a bind, so I actually have to put some padding behind my back to push my hips forward, and we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm not going to do those until after I do hack squats, so I might end up doing leg press on a machine rather than on the plate loaded, just so that I have the more ergonomic positioning. So but like I said, it's going to be a good workout. It should be something that hopefully will inspire some people to work hard. And if anything, it should be educational for those guys who maybe squats don't work real well for because they're uncomfortable or whatever, and they need a good workout to build their legs up. So here we go. I'll see you guys out on the gym floor. Okay, so that was set one. Doing 3 sets, no supersets. Today I'm gonna be tired enough as it is, so I'm gonna start with hack squats. Do my 3 sets. I'm gonna do some scorpion leg curls for hamstrings, and then I'm gonna come back and do some partial leg presses, doing the bottom half. So enjoy watching me in pain. might be thinking to yourselves, oh, 270 pounds isn't that much weight, but when you go all the way down and you focus not on balancing or using other parts of your body, it's a lot of weight. So again, I said in my video the other day, don't worry about the weight, use the weight that works for you. Alright, so we're on the scorpion leg curls. Sorry, I'm still trying to catch my breath from the hack squats. Now you can see why I didn't do cardio, because I look like I just did half an hour of cardio and I only did about 10 minutes of hack squats. So scorpion leg curls, using your body weight as resistance and leverage. So you'll notice that there's going to be a lot of pressure pulling down from my upper body being hanging out so far from lever point. So if you need to, when you're learning how to do these, you can keep your hands on an exercise ball, or if you have something to hang on to, or even have somebody spot you just to help support your body so you don't hurt yourself. This is definitely an advanced exercise. I'm not able to do it like I like to because we don't have a glute ham machine here, so I'm using a back extension that tilts as far forward as I can tilt it. So it's not as hard as the glute ham, but it's still very effective. Okay, so second set, I'm gonna go ahead and hold 10 pounds across my chest, and last I'll do 25. So upping the resistance, it's a little too easy with just my body weight. I'm doing my last set of scorpion leg curls now. I'm gonna use 25 pounds. My hamstrings are still on fire from set 2. I probably do maybe 5 or 6. I might go ahead and drop the weight like I did at the end of the last set and do a few more reps with just my body weight. Alright, so I'm doing partial leg presses now. It's the bottom half of the movement, so going full range of motion down, but only half the way up. The whole focus of this is to hit the upper half of your thigh, where your hamstrings connect in your glutes, and the upper part of the quadricep. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to feel it in my insertion just above the knee, but I'm going to feel it most in the thickest part of my thigh, and that's my goal, keep the resistance on the part of the muscle I really want to thicken. So it's going to be hard, and it doesn't let the resistance off because you never straighten your legs and rest it. So it is intense, and it's a good way to focus on that part of the muscle that I really want to develop further. Okay, so I'm going up about, let's see, 40 pounds this set, and my plan is to do another 40 pounds on the last set, so my reps will drop, but trying to really hammer the legs here. Okay, so that was an intense workout. I'm back on my pickup now. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes since I finished my leg presses. I'm still out of breath. It's like I said, leg day, dynamic leg day. It's no joke. We're talking about multi-joint movements, all the hamstrings, all the quads, all the adductors, abductors, glutes, glute medius, glute maximus. All those muscles are involved. On a dynamic day like this, you're talking about a lot of muscle fiber, burning a lot of calories, moving a lot of weight, and you know, there's you watching out there like, oh, I can do way more weight than that. Remember, it's just like I said, it's not about how much weight you use, it's about how you're using that weight to stimulate growth or to stimulate results. Even if you're not looking for a lot of growth, if you're looking just for strength, but yeah, don't focus on the weight. Find the weights that work for what you're looking for. A lot of times I just start with a weight that I know is close to what I'm looking for, and I adjust it accordingly. So you'll see in a lot of sets, I'm moving the weight up. Sometimes I'm moving it down if I'm getting fatigued too fast. You know, don't be afraid to move the weights down, even if you need to. Don't worry about the weight. Like I said, the weight is completely irrelevant. Don't worry about being the strongest dude in the room or stronger than all your friends, because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter how strong you are if you're looking to look good, right? It's not a weightlifting contest. So if you're a bodybuilder, You know, moving a lot of weight is great. If you can do 1,000 pounds and get 10 reps, go for it. You know, because you're gonna stimulate the hell out of your muscles. But if you can only move 1,000 pounds for 1 rep, you're not stimulating muscle growth. You might be gradually making yourself stronger, but you're not actually gonna grow from doing 1, 2, 3 reps. You know, it's okay to occasionally push it and on your last set go even heavier, or to start off really heavy just to kind of kick your muscles in the butt and surprise your body. But if you're relying on heavy weight and low rep to grow, you're not gonna get good results. You're just not. So I hope the leg workout was good for you guys to watch. It's not a real long workout, but like I said, I'm still trying to catch my breath. Big time calorie burner, and it was good. You know, I felt strong, I felt good. At no point did I feel weak or like, you know, maybe I chose the wrong exercises for today. I think I did a good job at choosing the exercises that would feel best for how I'm feeling today. My joints are all feeling good, so I pushed it. You know, the range of motion is important. Like those hack squats, you notice, go all the way down, all the way up. You know, there's people on there just before I got in there that they're doing almost the same amount of weight as I am, and sometimes they're doing way more. But they're doing these tiny little ranges of motion going down to 90 degrees and back up. And the nice thing about using machines like that is you don't have to worry about stopping at 90 like you might on a squat, because you can get your body in a position that's more ergonomic so you can go deeper. They're designed so that you can get a better range of motion and really isolate yourself without having to worry about hurting yourself. And a free barbell squat, you can't put your feet that far forward because you'd fall backwards. But on that, you can set your feet a little farther forward. You can move them in or out, whatever you need to do to make that movement comfortable so you can get a better range of motion. You know, and then those scorpion leg curls, those are fantastic. I mean, my hamstrings were just on fire. And it looks like the type of exercise you're like, well, I can't really tell what it's hitting. Trust me, you try them and you really focus on using your hamstrings, you will be blown away at the amount of strain it puts on your hamstrings and how quickly your hamstring strength increases. And then on those partial leg presses, those are a fantastic movement. You can do a pretty good amount of weight, almost as much as you can with a working set, but a little bit less. That way you get the reps you're looking for. But like I said before, you're not letting the weight rest. So except for those few moments where you let it down and kind of take a few seconds to do your rest pause, other than that, you're not resting the weight. And that constant tension, time on tension, that's a real thing. And one of the key things to growing muscle is time under tension. You want to keep those muscles stimulated and under pressure as much as possible. That's why on some exercises, you won't see me lock out my elbows or my knees, and you won't see me hit the stops at the bottom. I'm keeping the tension on the muscle. It's very important, and you know, you guys need to focus on that, because that's how you're going to get results. And so I'm glad it went well. Said it's only 3 exercises, so 9 sets total. So it doesn't sound like a huge workout. But if you watch any of Dorian Yates videos or read his articles, the guy worked out like 30 to 45 minutes, and the guy was one of the biggest bodybuilders ever up until guys like Ronnie Coleman came along. You know, so you're talking about somebody who was able to gain a substantial amount of muscle and build a lot of strength and be one of the best bodybuilders in the world, and he was only working out between a half hour and 45 minutes at a time, and sometimes only 3 or 4 days a week. You know, which I don't necessarily agree with that part. I think that you can split your muscle groups up so you can work out more often. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you, you know. So I won't argue with him, you know. The guy was 7-time Mr. Olympia, or 6-time Mr. Olympia, so I wouldn't argue with him. You know, whereas, you know, you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, that guy, he worked out for 2 or 3 hours. You know, it's just he believed in high volume, and Dorian Yates was all about high intensity. You know, but both of them obviously had things that worked for them. And my main thing that I want you guys to focus on is being efficient. If you're going to work hard, work smart and hard. Don't just work hard for the sake of working hard. You know, doing an extra 15 minutes can yield results if they're making that 15 minutes, you know, productive. But if you're just doing 15 minutes for the sake of doing 15 minutes, you're wasting your time. You know, make it count. You know, think about what muscles you're trying to hit. What muscles did I not work yet in this workout that I need to hit before I'm done? You know, what things do I need to fatigue further before I feel like, okay, I'm good, I can go home? And, you know, just be smart, listen to your body. If you know you can do more, great. If you know that you're kind of at that point, like, okay, I'm gonna get diminishing returns now. You know, like I'm just fading. I'm not gonna be able to push hard like I can, and it's just not gonna do anything for me. Then go ahead and, you know, put the stops on, go home, eat a high protein meal, and rest. Which is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna head to the post office, drop off a package, and then head home, and I'm gonna continue doing a little bit of computer work for the rest of the afternoon, and you know, eat, just relax, and enjoy my time at home. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching my videos. Like always, if you like my videos, please subscribe and share with your friends, share with your neighbors. If you know somebody at work who's looking for workout tips, tell them about my YouTube channel. I'm doing this, there's no cost, it's free. I'm not looking to you know, sell people programs or anything. I'm just here to share my knowledge and my experience and show you guys how I train. And it's mostly just, honestly, it's for me, because I like talking about fitness, and since I'm not a trainer anymore, it's a good chance for me to just do what I love besides follow my career path. So appreciate your time. Have a good day.